Good day, viewers. You're welcome to another section of Footy Warzone Frenzy. Footy Warzone across all social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, like, comment, share. And it's your favorite host, King's Kid 50. And with me here is...
Machine Gun John.
Machine Gun John. I came across a debate about some players. And we're talking of Iniesta and Kevin De Bruyne. So I think some faction said Kevin De Bruyne is better than Iniesta. Why some faction agreed that no, they disagree that no, that Iniesta is better than Kevin De Bruyne. But if you would ask me, I would say football is not what it used to be before. The football then is quite different from the football now. The dynamics of the game has changed. But if you'd ask me, I still think Iniesta is better off Kevin De Bruyne. Machine Gun John, do you agree with me on this?
Mm-hmm. I totally disagree. No matter the generation of football, one thing that stands and stays over the time is stats. And now by saying stats, I don't just mean number of goals scored or number of assists made. People who say, first thing first, let me know, why do you think Iniesta is better?
Well, I think Iniesta is better because of the importance in the game. You know, if you look at the structure of the Spanish team, the Spanish national team, and the Barcelona team where Iniesta really played most of his career, the team is built around their dynamism. Talking of Iniesta, the way Iniesta hold the ball, create chances, open up space for the likes of other players, other attackers like Lionel Messi, and is very important. Though he's not a very good goal scorer, he does not score much of goals. I think he had about 4 and something matches in La Liga, with just scoring about just 35 goals. Then he played about 100 plus matches at the Champions League. He barely scored probably 10 or 11 goals in the Champions League. Like that, maybe 2 goals in some competition, 1 goal in some competition. He does not score so much goals, but his importance in the team. You know, there are some players that they are not really, they are silent killers. It's just like Busquets. Because if you look at Busquets is not a celebrated player like that per se, but his involvement and his role in the team cannot be overemphasized. Yeah, that kind of player is like someone like Iniesta.
Well, let me come in. Well, I feel all the stats you've just mentioned, Kevin De Bruyne beats him on it. Now, speaking of football of today, it's very, very different. Yes, I agree with you. If a player of the caliber of Iniesta should be playing today, he would have been forced into a DM role. Because now, as a CM, you are expected to do way more. You're expected to contribute directly to goal. It's very, very important. You don't have a Messi up front for you to give the ball always, or a David Villa that will finish up for you. So now you are expected to do way more in creating clear-cut chances, which in assists, in goals, in chances created, De Bruyne not only doubles but triples Iniesta stats. I just feel people like to glorify the whole days. These are the likes of people that will tell you Ronaldinho outperformed Neymar, and I'll be like, where? How? You understand? So you just like to glorify the whole days and just say, okay, the previous Ronaldo is better than this current Ronaldo. Where is all of that coming from? You understand? So you don't just do that to just say you want to deceive the Gen Zs and just to tell them, okay, the old guys were better. Kevin De Bruyne was a complete footballer. Or let me say he's a complete footballer. You can see what he has done in the Premier League. This man spearheaded the change in Man City, winning league year in, year out like it is beans. It's not beans. You understand? So Kevin De Bruyne did so much in Man City. I feel to even be compared to Iniesta is an insult. This is Iniesta of a person. John Terry has more goals than him. John Terry, a centre back. So where is all of this coming from? That okay, he's a good player in his own line, but you know, if the likes of Iniesta are kings, then I believe Kevin De Bruyne should be a god.
Okay, well, if that I would agree with you in some parts, but I would disagree with you in some parts, because I told you, like I said earlier on, Iniesta is not a goal scorer. He is not, though he's a CM, but he does not have much of that assist. But his role in the team is a player like Rodri. If you look at Rodri just won the Ballon d'Or. In fact, as a matter of fact, Rodri is still the current Ballon d'Or holder. Rodri does not have that assist. He does not have the goals. He does not have, but his role in the team cannot be overemphasized. You have players like that. Iniesta single-handedly play out in the Spanish World Cup that they won in 2010 in South Africa. Iniesta was one of the key men in that team. He took everything he carried the team on his back. He even scored the goal in the final, the long goal in the final that gave Spain the trophy. So Iniesta, you cannot. Though I know Kevin De Bruyne, he has the goals, he has the assist. In modern day football, he's doing well. He's doing well, but you cannot say Iniesta will not flourish in today's football because the way Iniesta holds the ball, Iniesta does not lose possession of the ball. He holds the ball. I think Iniesta is like an idol. But if you ask Kevin De Bruyne himself, that who do you think is better in Iniesta and himself? I think he will still tell you that Iniesta is better of him.
Well, let me come in there. One thing I've noticed from all your comparison and your discussion is every single player you've compared Iniesta to are DMs. And that's just to tell you, in today's world, he cannot function as a CM. He would have been forced a little bit back to play the DM role because he can't operate in that. The game is different. And speaking of, even then, we had players that played box to box. You can see what Yaya Toure did. Yaya Toure scored 20 goals in the Premier League from a CM position. That is what is expected. That's the standard. You understand? These guys changed the game. The likes of Yaya Toure, the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, they changed the game to what it is today. Before, it is okay to score 3 goals as a CM all season in all competitions and you are celebrated. That's good and that's fine. No, that's from a DM. From a DM, yes, accepted. But a CM, you're expected to do more. You're expected to create more. You're expected to have more assists, have more goals. These are evidence of hard work. Not just, you can't get 20 assists a season by luck. It doesn't happen. You can't get 20 goals a season by luck. These guys have done it. Kevin De Bruyne is a god when it comes to football. He has to be respected. He's in that status. You don't just glorify the old guys or the old days and use that to bring that Kevin De Bruyne that he couldn't have done more. Yeah, he didn't have Messi to play with, but yet, with whoever he had, he delivered, and he delivered accurately. Kevin De Bruyne is miles ahead of Iniesta, in my opinion.
I disagree. Though you have your point. You have a point. Kevin De Bruyne, I think we need to give him his onions. He has done well in football. But talking of Iniesta, you can't just... Iniesta is Iniesta played with the best of the attackers, best of the forwards. We're talking of Lionel Messi. We're talking of David Villa. We're talking of Samuel Eto'o. We're talking of Thierry Henry. These are biggest players. These are bad attackers. Have chance, they convert. Have chance, they convert. If Kevin De Bruyne would have been in Iniesta's shoes, I don't see Kevin De Bruyne scoring even 6 goals. Where will you see the 6 goals to score? Where you have mad attackers that are scoring. You have the likes of Lionel Messi in the team. You have the likes of Samuel Eto'o. You have the likes of David Villa. You have the likes of Ibrahimovic. You have the likes of Deco. You have the likes of Eto'o, and so on and so forth. You can't play with these players and expect, Kevin De Bruyne, not until maybe 2 seasons ago, when Haaland came, Man City has not had any prolific or any high-profile striker like that, so to speak.
Well, I don't think Sergio Aguero would agree with you on that. I don't believe you. I don't believe you will.
You don't. Was when Sergio Aguero was at City, you would agree with me that De Bruyne's assist was not up, and goals was not up the radar like that. It was when they had issues with, he has to step in and attack more. And he's attacking more because they have a very solid, centre back, as a DM at the back, in the likes of Rodri. You understand? So you cannot... De Bruyne will also flourish if he was in the Iniesta era, but I don't think he will accomplish... Okay, look at Belgium, for instance. Belgium has strikers as well. Belgium has players as well. So why is Belgium not flourishing? But you see that the team is built around Iniesta. You agree with me that some faction even think 2010 Ballon d'Or should go to Iniesta because Iniesta really played very well in the World Cup. He did very well too in the Champions League. You understand? So we need to give De Bruyne his onions, I know, but I think Iniesta is better. According to stats, if you have to judge from stats, De Bruyne is better. But judge of the quality of player, you don't say stats don't lie. You cannot overrule. You cannot overrule.
Stats don't
lie.
Stats
are obvious, but you cannot overrule the importance of a player.
You see things like style and all of that. It's only in the head. Stats gives you
Stats
facts and
don't
figures.
lie.
You understand? If you're
Modric-
saying okay, if you're
Look at Modric won the Ballon d'Or with how many goals, with how many assists.
that was not his job.
Goals and assists is not up to 20, but yet he won the Ballon d'Or. Why? Because of his role that season. He played a very vital role to for victory for Madrid, for Real
And his
Madrid.
vital role are on stats.
His
You
vital role are
Now-
not on start. If he's on start, he does not deserve Ballon d'Or. Someone who score 12
His
goals
stats-
and 6 assists
hello.
does not deserve a Ballon
Yeah,
d'Or.
King's Kid. It starts only about goals and assists.
That's what
He
I'm
said he
saying.
played a vital
His role
His
in the
vital
game.
role. What's his role in the game? Whatever his role
His
in the
role-
game is on stats.
That-
If it's about recoveries, the recoveries is on stats.
Yes.
If it's about this on stats. What I'm telling you is, when you check the stats, De Bruyne beats him on everything.
No. In the possession of the ball, if the ball is with Iniesta, the number of passes, Iniesta has more passes than him. Maybe probably you don't check. I stand to be corrected. Iniesta has more passes. In fact, I think there's a Guinness World Record for Barcelona between Iniesta and Xavi for the highest number of passes in the game. So Iniesta has more passes than him. There's some players that they don't create assists directly, but they create a third assist. Like they play into the third half and create a third
Last
assist.
season, Kevin De Bruyne during an interview said something. He said passes don't mean anything if it doesn't go forward. And I agree with him. What's the point of... Do you know the player with the most assists in the Premier League?
But you would know that
Season
Iniesta...
after season is Virgil van Dijk. Who is he passing to? Probably Joe Gomez or Alexander-Arnold. Those are useless passes, basic routine passes. So you can't just rate somebody. Look at Jorginho, for example. There was a time he was having the most passes in the Premier League, going backward. It doesn't change anything. Passes, start of things like passes, it shouldn't add up. It doesn't make you a player. You can just give someone beside you and get it back. Look at stats like forward passes, creative passes, chances created, and that's what makes the stats reasonable.
The chances created, you agree with me that Iniesta did very well.
De Bruyne did better.
De Bruyne didn't do better. Iniesta did more.
Okay,
Chances
that's fine.
created.
We'll leave that to our viewers to check it up for us and tell us who has the most stats of chances created between Iniesta and Kevin De Bruyne.
And
So
who
we
do
can
you
teach
prefer?
My brother here, King's Kid 50, that Kevin De Bruyne is the superior player of the two.
Okay, if you'd ask me, who is the all-time greatest midfielder in the last 20 years?
Zidane.
Do you know Zidane? Okay, why Zidane?
Because of what he did for club and country. Zidane is an icon. And
but-
I would give it to him.
But talking of stats, Zidane's stats is nowhere close to Kevin De Bruyne. So why are you giving it to Zidane?
He won the World Cup.
He won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Iniesta also won the World Cup.
Yes.
Yes.
You got that place. Come on. I sound foolish, but yeah. You go cut that place. Come on.
Don't cut it.
Hello. Cut that place. Come on.
No cutter. Thank you, viewers. Like, follow, comment, and share
Cut that place,
at
come on,
Footy Warzone.
Let people
Thank you
know.
very much.